It's not even showing up on my system here. So please, thank you.
Okay.
I'll try and sort it out for next time. Apologies.
So good evening once again. So my name is Ayodeji, and I'll be taking tablet, but today would be.
Yeah, they are not a lot.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh, you can't hear me.
We can hear you, Ayodeji.
Yeah, I thought someone was saying I was not loud enough. You can hear me well. Is it good enough?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. So yeah, so today we'll be installing Tableau. So if you go to,
My phone is messing up.
you said what?
Guys, please be muted. This is recorded. Thank you.
So so if you go to the Telegram group, you'll see a link, and if you click on that link, it will bring you to this page. So all you need to do when you get to this page is just to click on the download the app. So when you click on download the app, it brings you to this page, right? And you click on download Tableau public. So you just have to do is click on it. So when you click on it, it will ask you to register or sign in. So because I am registered already, I already have it. I don't need to do that. So you guys should fill in this and then click on download. Is there any other person, or just for the purpose of this, I'll just fill it out. Say see. So I fill this in: my name, my surname, my email address, then my region, and I just click on download. So once I click on download, so it will start downloading by itself after a while. If it doesn't, then you click on Mac or Windows to retry. Oh, it's saying Tableau is unavailable from 10th, okay, 10th 022. Okay, that has nothing to do with us. Okay, yeah. So here is downloading now. So does anybody have a problem with the download? So if you're using a Mac, click on the Mac. So if anyone has a problem with download, let me know. So maybe you can share your screen so I can put you through. So no problem with the download so far, yeah?
It's still downloading.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Yeah.
So if you have completely downloaded, you should have something like this here in your downloads or wherever your download goes. So has anyone completed their downloads yet?
Yes, mine is finished.
Okay. You still can't find the share button on your screen, yeah?
No, the share button is there. It was the record button that I couldn't find.
Okay. Okay.
When I
So
tried sharing,
oh, okay.
it was graying it out. It wasn't the share button wasn't active for some reason. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Does any other person aside from Juliet want to share? Daniel, Albert, Aminat, Dayo, Mariam.
Good evening. Well, from my end, I'm fine here. I got it downloaded and I installed it already.
Already. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, so all you just do is double click. So something like this will come up. Then you accept the license. Yeah. So and don't send me product using data. If you want to put that, you can put that also. Then you just click on install. But I won't be completing this because I've installed it before. Yeah, so if there's someone that's probably not installed it before, if they want to share their screen.
Oh, sorry, I have a question.
To install. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Who is that, please?
Wait, so sorry, how did you get to downloads?
Okay, so so you would go to the Telegram page, your data group. You
Yeah.
see a link that I dropped there. So just click on that link.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And just follow, just click let me just show you the stuff again. So
should we check the don't send product usage data box?
You said what?
Should we check the box that says don't send product usage data?
That's up to you, that's up to you. If you want them to flood your email, if you don't want them to. Do you understand? So I'm just saying, like, yeah. So and that's up to you. That's up to you. You don't have to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, excuse me, please. I can see something on my screen saying sign in, signing into Tableau public sign in.
Do you want to share your screen? Let me see.
Oh, okay. Let me try to do that. Just a minute, please. Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
Shion, are you downloading this on your phone? If yes, it's best to use your laptop because you
Now,
wouldn't be able to maximize it to the fullest.
So
this my laptop.
so you
Oh,
have to
okay.
create an account. We can create an account.
Create an
No,
account.
no, create an account just below sign in.
Okay, this.
Yeah. So you create an account. So this goes for everyone. So you have to create an account. So now you can now sign in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I stop sharing?
You can stop sharing.
Sorry. Sorry, where do you click on to create an account?
So okay, who is speaking, please?
Rita.
Rita, do you want to share your screen? Let's see what you have on your screen.
I'm on the right track, just that I didn't see where he clicked on.
Let me see your screen so that I can.
Okay, that's fine.
Juliet, you want to say something?
Yes, hi. So I just remembered or realized that my window is in the S mode, which means I can't install applications that are not from Microsoft Store. I'm trying to see if I can deactivate the S mode so it will let me download or install the app. Well, I just wondered if there's like if I can find the app on Microsoft Store, or
No, you
I don't
can't
know if
find the
it's a
Microsoft stuff. No,
no.
you
Yeah,
can't find
I
it.
didn't think so. Yeah, so I'm trying to deactivate the S mode so that it will let me install.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So if you let me see. If you click on file, let's see. No, file. Just at the top, drop down. The drop down menu. Drop down menu. Drop down menu. At the top left corner. So let me see. Manage profile. So if you click on sign in here, Yeah, so if you click on create an account, create an account, because you don't have an account, so you have to create. Yeah. So now create. So if you're having the same issue with Rita, you can go through that method that I just showed Rita now. So now you have an account, so you can log in. So if you sign in, I just want to show you something real quick. Did you click sign in? So sign in. Okay. Okay, no. So you know what? You have to go to your mail to activate your account. Then you can now sign in. Yeah, so you can sign in now. At the top right corner. And you don't necessarily need to answer this, but if you want to, you can. You can just dismiss it or. So yeah. So what I was just going to show you is real quick. So if you go to learn,
Sorry, one
just
minute,
beside,
please.
yeah,
Where can I register?
you have who is this?
Miriam.
Yeah, just hold on.
Okay, thank you.
Just a moment here. So click on learn. So if you see this video here, this is a video that you can learn from. If you scroll down, please scroll down. Scroll down. So you have like a few things that you can learn. So you can go on your own and learn if you want to, just learn one or two things. You can learn that here. Scroll up, please. So if you click on sample data, So here you have like some data set that are just there that you can work with. For this class, we'll be using the the Superstore sales data set. But see, there are a lot of data you can work with. If you scroll down, you see a lot of them. So on your, when you are free, you can pick one of these data sets to play with as we proceed or progress with the classes. So if you scroll back up, please. So if you click on community resource. So also you can join any of these communities. They help. You can see other people's views and things like that. Right. So if you click on Tableau public, I think the top right, the left, no, the top left corner, no, top left, your left. Click on that. So if you scroll down, trying to look for, there is a, scroll down, please. It's not here. So what I'll do is I'll send a link to the chat, right? That link would, or better still, stop sharing. I'll share my screen. Let's sort Miriam out first. So stop sharing. Miriam, you can share your screen now.
Hello, I think I got it.
Okay, you got it. That's fine.
Okay.
So okay, yeah. So I would, let me try, because I want to show you guys something like a free tutorials, just for those one of us that don't understand like different charts, right? There's a free course on something that's free. Trying to do for the, sorry, and then for those of us that are students, that you have student ID, you can get the actual Tableau desktop for free for at least a a year, right? Okay, I'll try and send this to the link, just to the chat, just a second. So if you go to the charts, you will see. So you see, if you see a link, it takes you to this place, right? So that link brings you here. So it's to grow your data, to understand literacy. So basically, to understand all these charts, what you mean by box and whisker. If you are talking of a bar chart, a pie chart, what it means, what Tableau means, it's a short course that will take you on this thing. So yeah, so it's something that will take you on this. So the literacy program. So if you just watch it or go through the literacy program, it would help you with that. So as regards that, so is everyone done with the installation now? And I was just showing that just to yeah.
Yep.
So this is it. So you can see now we have the creator and we have the explorer. So and these ones you have to pay for them. But if you are a student, it's free. It's totally free for the courses. Right. If you're a student, it's totally free. So there are different parts. So yeah, but this is the sample, sample course fundamental. So it would also it can also, it helps. So you see, connecting to data and all this. There's some of these things we are going to do, creating group hierarchy and stuff like that. We need to do them in class here, but this can also be really helpful for your development. Let me see the chat. There's something in the chat for me. Okay, so so that's that as regards to that. So if you are a student, I would say just get the tablet desktop and learn as much as you can as regards to that. So I want to believe everyone has installed their tablet now, right? Has everyone done that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, fine. So let me see. Okay, that's fine. I want to send across data that we just used to do like an introduction today. Cancel. So I'll send the data to our chat now. Let me see. Just bear with me a few seconds. I was thinking the installation will take a lot of time. Yes. Well, since we have a lot of time, so just delve in. But before I talk about anything, before I start anything, you are we all know, okay, Tableau is meant for visualization, data visualization, which is one of the important aspect of the job of a data analyst. And some of these in Tableau, some of these from the interface, right? If we look at the interface, I'll just share real quick. So if you look at the interface here, you can get some file in Microsoft Excel, you can get some file in text mode, you can get some file in JSON mode, it can be in Microsoft Access mode, it can be in PDF or some spatial file. That has to do with maybe like a graph or something, a statistical file. Then you can connect to servers, right? So you have like a whole lot of servers that you can connect to. But if I'm using the Tableau desktop, you see here I can connect to the Google Drive, the OData, the Web Data Connector. But if you are using Tableau Public, you see that you can connect to a whole lot of data. So you can connect your Tableau Public directly to MySQL, SQL, Oracle. Like there are over like 100 database systems that you can connect your Tableau to. So as you go along, you understand that you need to probably do some cleaning of data first somewhere, then you move it to Tableau. But sometimes, if you are working in a system where they mainly use Tableau, you can also use Tableau to kind of like clean your data. You can connect Tableau directly to your. So in this case, you'll be using what they call Tableau Prep. No, we'll not be teaching that here, but you can read further and find out about Tableau Prep. So what Tableau Prep does is it does the preparation of your data. It does like you can use it to join, you can use it to streamline your data right from the beginning, right from the data source. You can streamline your data to what you want, and you can directly publish it on the cloud, where you can now connect it to your Tableau Public and now develop your visualization. So that's another like something different entirely. But in Blue Sky, they'll be teaching you how to use MySQL. So from MySQL, you can clean your data, you can get your what you need from your data from MySQL, and now bring it to Tableau Public. You can also clean your data from Microsoft Excel and then bring your data to Tableau Public. So that being said, so on Tableau you can create like different types of what's it called? Different types of visualization. So the visualization would be maybe charts, maps, and things like that. But yet, the technicalities of analysis still come into play, regardless of whatever you are doing. So in when we are looking at when I'm talking about technicalities, I'm talking about maybe the kind of testing you are doing. So for example, you could be doing like you could be doing a descriptive statistics. So if you are doing descriptive statistics, for example, we're talking of mean, median, standard deviation, and things like that. So you can always do that on Tableau. Still, there's the interference statistics, stuff like correlation, regression. So for some of us that are used to statistics, we will understand what I'm talking about. And that's why I said that beginner course is good. That Tableau beginner course is good because it will explain to you what regression is, what correlation is, what all these things are, you know. So there is also the time series analysis. So the time series analysis is something we are talking of something like a moving average. So let's say, for example, now I want to know the average of sales we are making this today. You know, I can know the average of sales we are making today. But now let's assume I want to know the average of sales we have made over the course of 1 month. You know, I can add it up and do the average. But rather than do that, I can do the moving average. So I can have like, okay, let us say I have a data set, I've done the entire average for the year, and I want to know the average between maybe maybe between July and February. You know, that means I have to do another calculation again all over again. But rather than doing that, you can just do a moving average. A moving average give you, and there are tools that you can use to do this for Tableau. I will be looking at all these things. There's also the cluster analysis. So you can have hierarchy clustering. So like the cluster analysis also, you know, you have all this the scatter charts and all these things to be able to do this kind of cluster analysis. Then we have, you know, we have factor analysis, we have text analysis. When your data is in text form, when you have to first kind of like code it, then now analyze it. So that's all these things come into play also. Then you have the visualization itself now. That's all your visualization, your scatter plot, your bar chart, your pie chart, your map. You know, it depends on how you are using what you want to do. Then also you might also use Tableau for like some kind of qualitative analysis. So when I say qualitative analysis, you have to have the team. So if you are doing a text analysis, you'll be doing a qualitative analysis. So you have to team your analysis. So if your analysis, for example, if you get feedback from customers in written form, you have to team it. Maybe for example, you are saying, oh, this analysis is a good one, and this one is a bad one. Maybe it could be on maybe improvement, one could be on cost, maybe improvement on quality, one could be on cost. So that is me teaming, doing like a team that to analyze my work. So but all these things are just the technical aspects. So you have to understand the technical aspect to be able to, pull it off with the tool, because you have to know the technicalities before you can do the tool. So there's hypothesis also, hypothesis testing. So for most of us that are in commercial or art class from Nigeria, would be very familiar with the social method of analyzing data. So yeah, so that's the hypothesis. So you can say, oh, you have this hypothesis, you want to test the hypothesis. Then there is the A and B testing. Say maybe, for example, you have like you're working in the company and they're using like two different types of campaign, and you want to know which campaign is better. So with the data from one campaign, you can use. So all these things are like techniques for testing. But what Tableau just does is it's a tool that you use to achieve all these things that I've just mentioned. Yeah, so that's that as regards to the technicalities. So then the final part of it is, okay, when you have done this visualization, you want to bring everything together in one dashboard or several dashboards. You letting the stakeholders know, okay, this is the business requirement, and okay, I've done everything that the business requires. And okay, from this dashboard, this dashboard should be able to inform the business on decisions that they want to make. So that's the final aspect of and sometimes you have to do like some kind of report writing that would highlight these things, the things that you are shown in your dashboard, just like a summary or something. Yeah. So for today, like I said, we'll just be looking at the Superstore sample data set. I'm trying to download it now so I can send it to you guys. So I'll send it to the chat. Give me a moment. Does anybody have a question as regards all the things I've said, or was I too fast? Or
Oh, sorry, I have a question.
okay.
I'm sorry, can you like briefly explain what we'll be using Tableau for mostly? Or is it just like a learning app just to like build up on knowledge?
No. So like I said, Tableau is mainly for building visualization.
Okay, building
Right.
visualization.
That's Tableau Public or Tableau Desktop is for building visualizations and
Okay.
building dashboards.
Okay,
Now,
thank
there are other things that link to Tableau. That's Tableau Prep. So Tableau Prep is for, how would I put it? Is for cleaning your data. So you can clean your data in Tableau Prep. You can streamline your data in Tableau Prep. And you can, when you streamline and clean it in Tableau Prep, then you can connect it to your Tableau Public or your Tableau Desktop. In fact, if you are using a Tableau Prep, then you'll be using a Tableau Desktop. So you will connect it to your Tableau Desktop. So like I said, Tableau Prep is a different tool entirely. It requires a different skill set. So so you have to learn that one. There are jobs that they need like Tableau Prep, so that, but we won't be doing that here. It's just I'm just trying to build your knowledge on what Tableau or what Salesforce offer.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So yeah. Aside from that, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So does anyone have any other question in regards to what I've said so far?
I don't have a question, but I want to ask the data you're trying to download, is it the Superstar sales data on the
Yeah.
Tableau public site?
Yeah. I've sent
Okay.
it to the chat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So if everyone has downloaded it, please let me know. I've sent to the chat, so we can now. So just please give me download it.
Yeah, did you call me?
I said just give me a shout if you are downloaded.
Yes, I've downloaded from my end.
Everyone on the same page, have you all downloaded it?
Yes, I have. Are we supposed to save it onto our document or something?
Yeah, just save it here because we'll be using it a lot.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, guys, we have to make this very we have to make the class where we can, collaborate, communicate, we can talk to each other. So yeah, just put it in the chat or something. Like I see that you have put it in the chat that is downloaded it because I want all of us to move together, right? Because directly when you download it is you get the file that you get is not an Excel file. So you use text to bring it in. So the first thing is you want to connect to the data first, right? So to bring this in, if it was an Excel file, I'll just go to Excel. But it's a text file, so I just click on text. So
I
when I
actually got
download,
my. Oh, sorry. I
okay.
actually got mine as an Excel file.
Oh, are you sure?
It opened the
Ish.
data.
Yes, it came as
Yeah,
Excel
mine
file
is
for me
Excel
here
as
too.
well.
I
Yeah.
don't think so, but are you guys sure?
Yeah,
So
man.
okay,
Yes.
if it's an Excel, then go through Excel and let's see if you find it. So
We
if
just
you
leave as an.
it came in as an Excel file actually, so it is here. So yeah, so if it's not an Excel file, right? Sometimes the text file, but it will open in Excel. The text file will open in Excel doesn't mean it's not open, but so it's an Excel file. So if you click on Excel, right, you go to where the data set is. So as me, it's in download. I just downloaded it now. So I just click on it and I click on open. Then it does its magic.
Please, can you give me a minute? I'm still trying to save it. Please. Where's this thing?
So in between, while we're waiting, so if I open a samples, I just want to show you how the data would look in Excel. So like on here,
The text in the document is not showing.
uh,
It's showing like gibberish. All of the text that is showing like gibberish.
and you can't share your
I
screen.
downloaded with
You download it from Telegram.
yes.
Uh,
I downloaded it with
and you
WordPad.
can't share your screen.
Yeah, sure, I can share my screen.
Okay,
Right.
share your screen, please. Share your screen. Let's see what you're seeing.
Mm, I do this, I can share screen. Can you see?
This is not this is Word now. This is Word pad. This is not
Yeah.
Excel. You don't have Excel.
Okay, so
in
I
your
have
system.
to download it as Excel.
Yeah, you have to download it. So you close this.
Now,
But you have Tableau.
even if I want to, sorry.
You have Tableau. Now you have Tableau. So open Tableau. Open your Tableau first. Switch to your Tableau.
Where is
You
it?
don't really need Excel to do anything. I just wanted to show you guys something. So yeah. So you have not finished installing.
I've installed it. Don't know why it's doing
So open it.
it.
So no, the app itself. You know what? Close all these things. No, you have not. Are you sure you have installed it? Because it should show like.
Yes, I
Are
have.
you have installed it? Okay, so minimize this. Minimize this entire thing. Minimize your browser. Okay.
How is this?
That. So yeah. So just open. It was showing just now. So now, okay. Okay, you open so close one. Just close one.
Oh,
You can close that.
this recording. Okay.
No, just close it. Cancel. X just at the top right corner.
This.
Top right corner.
Yeah, this thing is covering it.
X.
I don't know if you're seeing it. I can't see it. The
Okay.
recording thing is covering.
No problem. Just okay. So now click on Microsoft Excel. No, Microsoft Excel. No, Microsoft Excel. Yeah, click on that. Okay, now go to your downloads. Go to your downloads. So click on Telegram desktop. So now click on that sample stuff. Yeah, click on that. So yeah, you have it here. So for you to be able to open on Excel, you need to have an Excel software on your phone. I'm sorry, on your laptop or your desktop. So yeah, you can stop sharing now. So I hope we don't have So I hope no one has a problem again. Don't go to that yet. Go back to data source.
My one couldn't open the file.
Go to click data source. Who is talking now?
Godwin.
Godwin, can you share your screen, please?
Okay. This is what can you see my screen?
I can see your screen. So yeah, cancel this first. So click on Excel, Microsoft Excel. So click on the sample stuff. Okay, we cannot connect to data source. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what this could be. So do you have Microsoft Excel?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Go to the file where the file is right now and open it on Microsoft Excel. Let's save it as Microsoft Excel file. Like save it, rename it.
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm showing all my secrets.
Yeah.
It's not opening. I don't know why.
No, so just because it's because of the, you know what? Just go to file. Go to file. File. No,
Okay.
don't close that. Don't close it. Just go to file. Open from inside Microsoft Excel. So go to file and open it. So just like no. Like go open Microsoft Excel. Just open a new Microsoft Excel.
Okay.
Then from inside Microsoft Excel, then open the file. Just go to open that kind of a thing. Sometimes it could be here. So here from here. So open from here. Go to open. Open. Okay, I've gone to new sheet. It doesn't matter. So open. No, there. Yeah, correct. There. File. Click on open. After new, you see open. After new, just there. So go to thesis. Go to this PC. So you go to this PC, click on it one more time, like double click on it so that it opens here. Okay, now go to your downloads. So the sample data here, you can now say yes.
Okay.
So now save as. So
Okay.
enable editing.
Oh, sorry.
Enable editing. Yes. So now let's save as. Let's see. So you can really give it a different name now, and let's try.
Give it a
The type of
name.
file they are saving it as, what type of file is
Pardon?
Just give it a name. Sorry.
Okay. Sample. What did you call
You
it?
can
Store
just put
file, right?
you can just put it for Tableau
Okay.
for Tableau training or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so that it doesn't. So you want to change that. That's so you also want to change this no, don't save yet. Don't save yet. Click the drop down.
Okay.
Yeah. So Excel work, that first one. The first one. Now save. Yes, just yes to please. Okay, now let's load that. Wherever you have saved it, you know where you saved it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now go to Tableau now and let's load that particular file that we just saved. So you can stop sharing now. So are we all good?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So are we all good now?
Can I stop sharing?
Yeah, you can stop sharing. So we're all good here. Okay, Julius is giving us a thumb up. Well, also we are all good. Okay. So I would share my screen now again. So we have this. So what I was just going to show us is we have different tabs. So this tab here is for. Let me go to the top so you can see the edge. So we have the roll number, we have the order ID, order date, shipment date, the ship mode, the customer ID, the customer name, the segment, country, city, state, and so on and so forth. Here we have return. This is another tab. This is showing return, order ID. This is another tab here, also showing percent and regions. So you can see this a file showing us three different things, right? So I just want us to see that first. Would understand as we go along. But we know that all these things are important to all these things make up the entire file. So we know that all these data are important to this company, right? And the reason why they have separated them is because they can't keep everything together. And would understand why we can keep everything together. We understand why we can keep them together. So so that's what I want us to understand. So I'll now go back to my Tableau interface, right? So because what the data we want to work with is the orders. So what we'll do is we would click and hold on order and drag it and drop it in this canvas. In this canvas, we'll drop it in this canvas. So when we click and drag and drop in the canvas, it automatically generates this. So it's saying we have connected to this data. Now, it will show the name of that tab, which is the name of the table. So because, in Excel, each tab is a table. This tab is a table, this tab is a table, this tab is a table. So orders table, right? That's what we have here, orders table. So it has said the name of the table is orders. Now, these are the field. Field is also known as what? The heading for the column. We have column. So column is the vertical, would I say it? The vertical part of the table, and the row is the horizontal part of the table. So row goes like it goes along the x-axis, or it goes along the longitude. So it goes along the longitude. For those of us that know geography, so it goes along the longitude. So it goes from east to west, while the field, which is the column, goes from north to south, which is the latitude. So vertical, y-axis for those that are used to graph and things like that. So field in Tableau, if you say field means what? Column. So the field name is, you can see the field names are on just here. So you can see the field names. The physical table, which I said order, then the remote field, is same thing. So we know that. So now we can see there are some things that they are showing like hashtag. There are some things that are showing ABC. There are some things that are showing like calendar, and things like that. Some things that are showing map. Now, these are the type of data sets. There are more than 4 types of data sets. By the time you start learning SQL, you find out that there are more than 4 types of data sets. There are different types of, but on Tableau, they are majorly have, let me see. So majorly here we are saying here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of data sets in Tableau, or 7, 7. Yes, 7. Then it recognizes. So it recognizes number in decimal place. It recognizes number in whole number. It recognizes date and time. There's date and time. There are, if you know when there are you people that are used to flying, they always give date and time for flying. So it's date time most times that you always get for all these kind of flight, because you have different location, with different time zone. So when you're traveling, when you're flying, they'll give you the date of your traveling along with the time they are going to arrive in the place, because it might not be the same time that you are using with your present time zone. So there is data time. So there's time alone. There is string. So there's boolean. So there is also the geographical role. Geographical is also a type of data set. Boolean is like it's a, I think, true or false kind of thing. So there are some data that are like true or false. So yeah, so that's like, then string is like all these like alphabets. So I think it's like alphabet. If I'm wrong, yeah, Mary, if you correct me. So yeah, so you have this data set that, so sometimes Tableau, is in default. We can see that it's in default, it's set in default. So Tableau is intelligent. You're able to recognize the type of data set that you have, right? But sometimes it can be unintelligent sometimes. So its intelligence can be sometimes unintelligent because maybe you misspelled something. So if you misspell a name of a city, it might not recognize that city, because the name maybe is registered on Tableau. Lagos is registered on Tableau. You now spelled Lagos with the wrong, maybe instead of putting LA, you put LO. So you are spelling something entirely different, so you might not recognize it. That kind of a thing. So then date, he also recognizes dates. So if you see now here, the order, so it's because he knows that it's date, he recognizes date, he put date straight up. For the ones that are geographical location, right? You see US, country, US, he recognizes, he puts geographical, that means says country. All these cities, Los Angeles and then the rest too, he sees there is, and so on and so forth. So that's what, so yeah, sometimes you might want to change the title, the title of all these things. You might sometimes want to change it. Maybe you are the one doing the analysis, so you might want to change it. You might want to rename some of these things. You can do all these things here. What else have I
Hi,
encountered?
sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you. Sultan
Okay.
has had his hand up for a while now.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was
know.
not looking. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry. Yeah,
yeah.
Sultan, do you have a question?
Oh yeah, sorry. So how did you get it in like this format? Like with on the left, there's like it says sheets, orders, people, returns. Like I can't find it. I can't really get in that format. Like, so I
Okay.
can like drag
So
the
that means
data.
you have not. Yeah, that means you have not connected to your data yet. Do you want to share your screen quickly?
Oh, okay, one moment. Wait.
Do you have the data set ready? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm on this. Yeah, I have the data set on my Excel as well, unlike a lot of
Okay.
apps.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now switch to your tablet, right?
To Tableau. Oh yeah, I'm already on that.
Okay. Now let's see your tablet.
Also. Yeah, but it just gives me this when I press the superstore.
It means
It
you
just
should
says
switch to the app, not the web.
switch. Oh, I'm already logged in, but
App.
oh,
Just
isn't
type
this?
it on
Have you
your
downloaded it?
search.
Oh,
Yeah. Not
oh,
on your web, be on the web.
I'm on the web.
Go
Oh,
to your system and search for Tableau. No, not there.
oh, not that.
No,
Okay,
not there. Like your laptop,
like
your where you search for apps. You can minimize your web.
like this. Okay.
So
You using Windows or
minimize
Mac?
minimize this your web page.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Sorry.
The entire thing, minimize it.
Um, how did you?
If you go to your Windows main menu where you search for your apps,
Yeah, the application, like
This one.
yeah,
Microsoft
your
Word, Excel, that's what she's saying.
Like here, and then I just have to download Tableau.
Sultan, we can't see your screen. I guess you have your screen. So stop sharing. Share your entire screen.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Stop sharing, then share your entire screen. Then you can share again now.
Sorry.
But this time around, don't share like just share the entire screen. Okay, now fine. Go to your tablet now. Let's see your tablet. No, don't do that. Don't open any of this.
Okay.
Just
Then.
go to tablet. Just go to tablet.
So there's a Tableau that's not on web.
Yeah, have you not downloaded it?
I
Like you
thought
have
I
not
did,
downloaded
but
it. I don't know.
apparently not.
So have you installed your tablet?
I'm not sure you can. I'm not sure I could like install it because it's already like a free app. Like I just had to sign in.
No. So you have you see, yeah, behind us. Yeah, we behind. You are not installed. So what you do now is this. So there's a link in the Telegram. I'll just show you. There's a link in the Telegram that I put in Telegram earlier on.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I
So
pressed that. Yeah.
yeah, so click on that link, please.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
You're still not sharing your entire screen. You're only
I'm not sure
sharing
how to
one
do that.
screen with us.
Yeah, I clicked on it. Yeah.
So we can't we
You
can't
can't
see
see.
Oh, sorry.
So when you want to share, it gives you three options. You have to look for the one that says entire screen and click on that one so that you can see everything that you are seeing as well. If not, it wouldn't be able to help you properly.
Okay.
So don't just click on share. Like when you click on share, it gives you three options. Look for the one that says entire screen. Click on that one, then click on share button.
Oh, I think it's fine. I think I can just download it on my phone because my laptop doesn't have it. It's not as advanced.
you can't use it on your phone. Okay, you know what? What will happen is me and you can have a session after.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
of course.
send me a message, yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So that we don't so we don't drag the class.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You can stop your name. So aside from Sultan, does anyone have any issue so far? What I've explained. Guys, yes or no?
Yeah, I'm fine here.
That's fine. So the next thing we want to do is click on the sheet one. So if we click on sheet one, it brings us here. So if we see there is table, so we can see that the table is showing us the table, that's the other table, and everything in it. So we can see that some are in blue color and some are in green color. So in Tableau, we have something they say there is measure and there is dimension. So there are some data sets that are in measure, and there are some data sets that are in dimension. So the ones in blue are in dimension, the ones in green are in measure, right? So what do I mean by dimension? Dimension are qualitative data. Qualitative data. What is qualitative data? They are data that are like say name of a person, name of a place, and things like that. Postcode. While the measure are quantitative data. Quantitative data are they have to do with calculations and numbers like quantity, the number of things, sales, things like that. Calculated values, median, all those kind of things, calculated values. So that is what is measured. So that's why it has divided this. It has divided into two different aspects. So, but one of the things that I like to do when I'm in tablets, I like to categorize my data so that when I categorize, it's easy to see. So, because for example, see region now, we have region, we have country, we have city, we have postcode. All these things are supposed to be together. They are similar, so they are supposed to be together. And states, because they are all geographical. They all talk about one thing, location. So I would like them to be together, not like they are scattered everywhere. We have subcategory. We also have category somewhere here. Category up here. You see, category is category and category. So if you look at our data here, so we see subcategory and category. You can see that we have category. Category is furniture. Subcategory is bookcases. So we know that these are items that are being sold, right? Because the items are being sold, so I want them together, categories. And so I would like to do what? I like to do like a category or an hierarchy. So in this place, they call it hierarchy on Tableau. It's called hierarchy. So how do I create an hierarchy? I can create an hierarchy first by right-clicking on this, or
Sorry,
yeah,
before you go on again, Aminat had her hands up. I don't know if she's lost. So I know you cannot see people that are raising their hands because you are sharing your screen. So I just
I
wanted
mean,
to call your attention.
yeah, thank you.
No, it's okay. I found my way. Thank you.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry.
So yeah, no problem. So how do you do this? So you come to this drop down, right? You come to this drop down and you click. So it's either you right click or come to the drop down. So there are two ways that you can do. So those are the two ways. Then you come to hierarchy. Then you go and you click on create. So I'll just leave it for like 10 seconds for every other person to be able to go there and click on it.
Sorry, how did you get to the table?
What did you say?
How did you get to the tables?
So you click on sheet one.
Sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you click on hierarchy. Then you click on create hierarchy. Then, like I said, I'm using categories, so I can call it what? Items. So I can name my hierarchy items. For you, it could be goods, it could be whatever, based on your own discretion. It's you that is, it's your data, right? So I just click on that. So you see, it has created the hierarchy. So there are two ways to add another category. To add another field to this category or to this hierarchy. It could be, you can use the drop down, right? You click on drop down, come to hierarchy, add to hierarchy items, or you can just drag it and drop it there. You see, if I want to drop it on top, I can drop it. If I can drop, you can see the line. There's a line showing, so I can drag it or do that, or right click and come to hierarchy and come and add to items, and it will add it. So now under items, I have what? Category and subcategory. I'll just give us like 1 minute for us to do this. 50.
Sorry, let me just get this clear. So following the Excel sheet that you shared, so what we're actually doing is that all the tables, all the items on the table, we're actually setting them based on what we want. Say, like rearranging them. Is that what we're doing?
So what we are doing for now is we are trying to arrange our fields and measures in a way that we can relate to our data faster, not that you'll be looking for it.
Okay.
It's just like you have a table in your office and it's scattered, right? You have files everywhere. But now you want to have a proper, cabinet for your files. So what we're doing is we are creating cabinets for our files.
So we can name it whatever we
So
want.
we can name it whatever. So even when you're analyzing, you can just drag. Let us say I want to analyze about like categories now. I'll just show you something quickly. So let us say I bring in profit here. I'll just show you something quickly. And I bring in category. I put it here. So you see it has done what? It has shown the category. But let's say I want to break this category down further. All I just need is just a button. I just click on this button and you see it has broken the category into subcategory. So this is what they call, and there's a word for it. Granulated data. So you can make it more granulated, right? So I can click this again, this plus sign, and it comes back to normal. So you can see what this hierarchy is good for now, right? So yeah, so it's very useful for organizing, yourself. So another thing that we'll do that we're going to put into hierarchy is the location. So I can come to country, create another hierarchy. I'll create an hierarchy now. I'll call it location. Then, after country, what is next to country? What is next to country?
There's region.
There's region. Okay, thank you. So because the region now, if you look at our region, where's the region? Now, the region here, you see, is showing as a string. So because it's showing as a string, we can't just put it here. We have to make it see it as a, what do they call it? A geographical location. So how do we do that? We click on this drop down or we right click, whichever one. So what do you say? We come to geographical role. But we cannot find region in any of these things. So how do we now know? So what we will do is we'll say create from states. It's the states that is divided into regions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's the state that is divided into region, or the regions divided further into states. What am I saying? So the region is further divided into states. So we'll click on states. So we see now it has seen it as a region. So okay, what I'll do now is this. Because I won't do this, because I don't want it to do what that's done. So first, let us put states in under the country, right? So I'll put states under country. So after states, what comes after states? We have cities, we have postcodes. So which comes first?
That should be cities.
Cities. So we move city into it. Then we have the last one, what? Postcode. So here we can now go to region, rest region, and we now say rule now creates from what? States. So now we have the region in. So we can now put it in between country, region, and we have that. So we see now the thing is looking more organized, right? So are we all good with this?
No, sorry, I missed the region part. I know that we categorized it, but
Yeah,
yeah,
so I just go
after
back.
that.
So I just go back now. So okay. So now the region, we want to make it what? We want to change the data from string. We want to change it back to. We want to change it to geographical location. So I'll come to geographical role. I will now say you should create from, because we don't have region here. If I click on region, this region, it would mess with my data. So I don't want to do that. So I'll say you should create from the state, because it's the states that are it's the region that are divided into states. So it will create it from the states. So I click on state. So it has changed. You can see that string has changed to geographical location. Now I can now click and drag this and put it in between country and state. And you see we have this. Voila. So today we will not be doing much. This is what we will do.
Gordon, sorry, I missed the location part. Do we have location in the sheet?
No, I created another
I
hierarchy for
created
location.
another hierarchy.
Yeah, sorry. Could you do that again, because I sort of missed that part. Sorry for taking
No
you
problem.
back.
No problem. So I'll go back again. So I said we need to create an hierarchy for location. So what I did was I came to country, drop down, click the drop down, create hierarchy. So you create hierarchy. And I would call the hierarchy location. You can call it whatever you want. So you see we have country there. So I said what's next to country? Someone said region. But I said our region is string now, so we don't want to put that there yet. So what is next to region? State. Bring in state. What is next to state? We said city. You bring in city. Or better still, you can just say state. You can add them one by one, just like that. You add to hierarchy. You add to location. Come to state. Add to location. You see, is adding. So we go to what's the last one? Postcode. Add to location. And the final one is region. I'll just give you like 1 minute to do all the things I just done now.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So when you create the location, country, state, and every other thing,
Yeah.
are you adding extra columns to your regional table or
No. What we are just doing now is what we are doing now is we are in a way we are doing like we are creating like a cabinet, right? Where you can say, okay, this cabinet A, or the first cabinet on the first cabinet, we want to put in everything that has to do with location. So we are putting country. So we are taking, it's like we are rearranging our table.
Sorry, I don't have
You understand?
location.
Yeah, you won't have location. You have to create your location. So just like I just did now, you create an hierarchy, location hierarchy. This is the last time I'll go over this. So I'll start again. So like I said, we created hierarchy first for items. Now we have to do the same thing for location. So I came to country the same way I did the last time. I did a drop down. I came to hierarchy. I said create hierarchy. I'll just leave this for a while for that person that just asked the question. So you click on create hierarchy. Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you. Great
No,
hierarchy.
have you done this?
Yes.
Let me click on this. You type in location as the name.
Yeah.
Then you say okay.
Mm,
When you say okay, you see the location shows with the country.
yeah.
The next thing you want to do is add your state to it. So you come to the drop down here, hierarchy, add
Have
to
location.
location.
All right.
The next thing that you want to do is city, add to location. Next thing you want to do is postal code, add to location. So I'll leave it for a while, let you complete, get to this stage, then I'll do the final part. So yeah, so the last part is the region. Because we want to include region within the location, what we'll do is we'll click on the drop down. We want to change this role. We want to change it from string to geographical data because it's a string data and I seen it as a string data. So we'll come here, go to geographical role, and we'll go to create from states. So I'll just leave it like this. So you just click on states. But I'll leave it like this for a while so that you can.
Sir, please, how do you undo an action? What do you use in doing
Control
that?
Z.
Okay, thank you.
Or you can use the back arrow here. So I come here, hierarchy. Sorry, geography row, create from state. So it will change. So now I will just drag this, click and drag, and drop it in between country and state. So that's it.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, yes.
You said region is a string.
Yeah, no,
Just
region is it's a geographical location, but Tableau was seeing it as as a string.
okay.
That's why we're changing it.
Is it because of the ABC against the, okay, yeah, okay, I see that.
Yeah, the ABC. So we still have this. If you want to go further, you can further categorize some other things. Like for example, you could categorize the dates. You know, the dates, the other dates and the shipping dates, because we'll be working with dates. There are some things that you might not need, that you might hide. If you know you might not need in your data, you might want to hide them. Say for example, if I don't need the customer name, if I don't need the customer ID, I might want to hide it. If I want to hide it, I can hide it. I'll just click on this hide. But as we go along, we'll be using these things just to free up space so that you would things that you don't need, you don't want to see them on your, you're working. It's just like you're working in an office and you have so many files on your table. Things that you don't need, you don't want to see them on your table now. You want your table to be free. You want to be able to access the things that you need as quickly as possible. You want it arranged. So that's what we are doing. It's not a must, but yeah, but it's just I just want to show you, it's just good, to have this kind of practice and work like this. And that's why these tools are there for you to be able to use them. So what we'll do is we'll just create a Rexport.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask one question. So when we wanted to change the region from string to geographical, I don't know how, whatever you call it, you selected state. Is there a particular reason? I don't know if I'm dragging the class back, but is it
No,
because did you choose state because you wanted to insert it in between the state and the country?
No. So what I did was, if you are saying the geographical location is, in fact, we can say region can come before country. It depends on how you see it. So sometimes, if you are looking at the world map, there are different regions. So we can say that countries can fall under regions. That means if you say world map, then we can say region, then we can say country. But in this scenario, we are looking at the country. So if you are looking at the country will have different regions. Say for example, Nigeria, for example. In Nigeria, we have different regions. We have the central region, we have the north, we have the south, we have the east and the south, and things like that. But you see, all these regions now, states fall under them. So the reason why I've gone to form the region through the state is because the state is what makes up the region. So if I go and form it from the city, of course it can form from the city, but it will be seeing it as at that ground level, because under states too you can have regions. So like, say for example, now in Lagos now, Lagos, the entirety of Lagos, if you look at it in the macro or micro, in the micro level, right? You can still break it down to further regions. So they will have their different regions. That's why you have local government and things like that based on regions.
Yes. I get it now. I get it now. I just wanted to know why you created it and the state. Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So Juliet, you raised your hand the other time. Were you going to ask the same question?
No. I wanted to ask, so when you were talking about hiding tables, I hid one and I was trying to figure out how to hide it. Well, I think I got it.
That's
Thank you.
fine. So it's very simple. You just come down here and you say you should show all hidden unused, so you can show them, you can
Yeah. Thank
yeah,
you.
so yeah. So just the drop down for those that are wondering. So this drop down here. So you have to, yeah. So that's the reason why I'm also showing you, the shortcut, I'm showing you the way to do it, because it's important for you to understand, to see all these things so that you can navigate the Tableau properly. So yeah, so we'll just build a visualization. I think I just have 15 minutes left. So what we'll
Ayo, we can hear you again if you are speaking. Yeah, I think maybe it's internet.
Bolu, do you want to pause the sharing or just leave it on?
Yeah, I'll just pause the video.
So for the next class, we'll start building visualization. Okay. Oh, he's back. Understand. Give me a moment. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, sorry. So that was my internet. I'm so sorry. So I think that I'll just show us something quickly. So we can save what we have. I'll just show us how to save first. So what we're going to do, we are going to save what we have. Okay, I've not done anything, so I can't even like save literally. So it's okay. I don't even know. I should be able to save something. Is anyone seeing is the save to Tableau public highlighted on anyone's
No, it's the same thing here.
okay, let me
Yeah,
see.
it's great out here as well.
Okay, let me. So, okay, anyways, so what we are supposed to do is I just want to show us how to save, but I don't even know. It's not supposed to. Okay, so I will sign out here. Hopefully, I don't have any. You great at that. Okay, let me try something first. So I'll just build something quickly. So we can use location. If we no, let's just read location. So we'll do maps later. So we can just bring in item, put on the column, and bring in the sales and put here on the rows. So you take category, put on, and put sales on rows. Right. So with these two, you can see these two tabs here. This is array. This is to sort in descending order, and this is to sort in ascending order. So you can use them. So if I click on this, it sorts it was in ascending order. So you see, it brings everything you can see. So you can see like a trend. Yeah, right. So if I break this thing like this, so we can see that we have broken it now. We have a subcategory. So it's arranged everything in ascending order. So if we want to give like different colors to each of these, maybe technology now should have a different color. Furniture should have a different color supply because you can see everything is the same color. For now, I'm just demoing. I'm not like really showing you much because we just have like a short time. So I can bring the category. Now, this category, I can drag it onto color. When I drag it and drop it on color, what does it do? It changes the color. Now you can reassign the color that you want if you want to. Yeah, but I'm just doing this just to see it. So now, yeah, so it's showing me that I can save. So, okay, if you can first, put your category and sum here, right? That's the first thing you want to do. Put your category in columns and put your sum in row. Category in column and put your sum in row. Then, like I said, this show me too, you can use it to play around. You can, if I click on this, it changes to a pie chart. If I click on this, it changes to a, what do they call it? It's a bar chart, but, step, that's the name, I've forgotten what it's called.
Oh, sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where did you find the sum sales? Like, I saw the sales part, but I don't know where like you get the highlighted sum.
So what Tableau does is, Tableau automatically, right? Automatically, what Tableau does is Tableau automatically does what? It automatically sums up anything that you carry. So if for example, I remove this category is not there.
Yeah.
You see what it does? It goes in to sum up all the sales. So it gives you total sales of the company. But the moment I put in a category, the moment I brought in these items, what does it do? It recognizes item and sums it according to the items.
Oh, okay, I understand.
If, for example, I remove this, and I put region here, you see what did it do? It sorted it according to the region.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So that's So I just put back the items. So we have this. So first thing we want to do is when we have category and sum here, first thing we want to do is take items and drop it on the column. So what does it do? It gives it different colors. So this is where I'll be stopping, though we can click on this for it to extend, and you can click on this back. Yeah. So then what I'll just do, I'll just make it ascending, or again, I can make it descending, whichever one you like. So this is where we'll be stopping today. We will be saving now. So I will click on File, Save As to Tableau Public. It will bring up the sign-in stuff for you. So what you are going to do is you put in your email address and password and click Sign In. Then you'll be able to save. I will leave it like this for a while for people to do that.
Hi. Mine went
Yeah,
straight to the save menu, so it kind of
that's
bypassed the sign-in step.
because you have signed in already. That's fine.
Okay. All right.
So it will take you to your Tableau Public page. So one thing you can also do is go and update your Tableau Public page. Go and update it. Like, for example, I'll show you something.
Can you do that again?
Okay, I'll show you. So this is my own Tableau public page.
Yeah.
So it's just like Tableau public. So yeah, so I'll just minimize this so you can update yours. So I would show you what I did again. So I came to File, click on Save As to save to Tableau public as. Once you click on that, it asks you to sign in. You must have an account. So if you don't have an account, create an account. Very easy to create an account. And you saw a lot of people create their accounts on this call. So yeah. So guys, that is me. Any question, please?
I have a question, please.
Okay.
So on the save window where he's asking you to give it a name, how do we know like what folder it's? Are we able to determine
Once
what
you
folder it's saved?
once you save, it takes you to it saves it on your Tableau public. It saves it on your Tableau public. So you see, once you save now, it will load it on online. So it goes to your Viz. So it goes to your Viz. It goes to your from here it goes to your Viz. So it doesn't save on your system. No, it goes to your Viz. You can always load your Viz and update it. So we'll be updating as we go. We'll be updating because at the end of the day, we want to build dashboards. For us to be able to show that okay, we have for us to be able to show, for us to be able to demo at the end of every sprint. So yeah. So do we have any more questions?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. How did you get individual colors for those 3 bars? Because like when I press on one of them, it only gives me one color option. Not one color option, but I only get one color. So
So what you do is like I just what I did was I just picked category. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. I just dragged it and I put it on column.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it does that. Yeah. So you can also play around with your Tableau, right? For example, if I print category and I put it on size, what do you think it will do to it? It will probably mess with the size of the bars. So if I put it on size, you can see that mess with the size of the bars. So it's if I remove it and put it, if I remove category and I put it on label, what do you think it will do? It will label it. Do you get? So it's labeling it on top. If, for example, I did this, I put like category on color, and now I want to label it the names. I can put sales and label it, so it will write the sales there. So these are some of the things that will be. So you can play around with it while you are. So this is what the maps card is for labeling tooltips, things like that. For example, you see I hold on to this. This is a tooltip. So it's saying category sales. So this tooltip now, if for example I want to edit some things there, but we'll look at this in the future classes. So yeah, so thank you for having me. God bless you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. And for Sultan, send me a DM with
Oh no, I think I've completely caught up. I understand
okay.
everything.
That's cool. That's good. Okay. So see you guys later. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Adeji.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Thank you very
Adeji.
much.
everyone.
Right.
Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you and good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Right.